Welcome to Get Creative. I'm Shelley Hall, and this is your creative news for the week of May 5th, 2008, brought to you by CreativePro.com. Happy Cinco de Mayo. This week's edition is sponsored by iStock Photo, the world's preeminent collection of member-generated royalty-free images, definitely at the world's best prices. So here is this week's Master in a Minute.
So in this week's edition of Master in a Minute, I'm going to show you how to quickly extract a subject from its background. So here we have a picture of myself and Jeff Gamet from Design Tools Monthly at the Devo concert at Macworld Expo. And I want to eliminate all this background and just kind of pull us out of there. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and select my quick selection tool right here in Photoshop, and you just kind of drag over the areas that you want to include as part of your selection. So once you've got the areas selected of just the foreground image, now you have the option to select Refine Edge up in the control panel. As I select Refine Edge, I have a lot of different preview options. I can adjust the radius of my selection, the contrast. I can select to smooth out the edge. I can add a feather to the edge. I can contract or expand my selection. And I have a lot of different preview options. So I can select, this is the original. Here's a quick mask. This is on a black background. Here is on a white background. And this is the mask which defines the selection. Looks pretty good, so I'm going to go ahead and select OK. It's got my selection. Now back in my Layers panel, I'm going to quickly select Quick Mask, and there we are. My foreground has been pulled out of my background using the Quick Selection and the Refine Edge tool, and you have just mastered it in just a little over a minute.
We have lots of Photoshop masking how-tos right here at CreativePro.com. If you want to know more, check out www.creativePro.com/articles/products/50218. So last week, Adobe, sadly, officially announced the end of development and sales of Adobe Go Live. Go Live was the flagship web design application for Adobe since they acquired the product in 1999, once known as Cyber Studio, from a company named Go Live. Adobe then renamed the application Adobe Go Live. We all saw the writing on the wall when Go Live was not included as part of the release of CS3. The good news is that there are a lot of resources available to Go Live users like myself who have not completely made the move to Dreamweaver, which is the dominant HTML editor on the market. Some of these resources include GL Go Live to DW Dreamweaver Migration Extension, which assists in converting your Go Live site to a compatible Dreamweaver format, a conversion guide, and free training from lynda.com. And believe me, that conversion tool works. All of these resources can be found at www.adobe.com/products/Dreamweaver/switch. So speaking of moving to Dreamweaver, Mogo Media has announced a series of extremely affordable seminars that will teach you Dreamweaver and CSS. The 5-city seminar tour will kick off in LA on May 29th. At $49 for a full day of instruction, Mogo Media has taken the right approach to bringing expert knowledge to the masses at a cost we can definitely all afford. I will be attending this session in Chicago on June 24th to get up to speed with my move to Dreamweaver. Find out more about this Mogo Media seminar at www.mogoseminars.com. The Apple Worldwide Developers Conference '08 will take place June 9th through 13th in San Francisco, California. Apple has extended early registration pricing through May 9th, which will get you about $300 off your registration cost. The most popular sessions are likely to be geared around iPhone application development and new mobile computing options for creatives. Mobile computing solutions are also being developed by Adobe and Quark, and it will be interesting to see how these applications will be integrated into an iPhone interface. To get more information about the upcoming Worldwide Developers Conference, head to developer.apple.com/WWDC. For those of you that are in a sizable work group that does a lot of publishing with many fonts, Extensis has announced Universal Type Server. So when you generally think of Extensis, Suitcase and Font Reserve will most likely come to mind. However, this new font management solution from Extensis has been designed from the ground up. This product provides a seamless transition for both Suitcase Server and Font Reserve Server customers with free migration tools and Active Directory import. So, will this new product be the future of font management from Extensis? Well, let's hope so, because from what I can see, the product is fast, easy to use, and will streamline font workflows and simplify the tedious and often very mysterious issues of font management on multiple platforms. For more information, go to www.typeserver.com. So that's all the creative news I have for the week of May 5th, 2008. Be sure to check out all of our creative videos at creativepro.com. This is Shelley Hall with Get Creative. Take care.